And that seems a little bit blurry. I think it's just the lighting and the fact that I'm doing this from the selfie from my phone. But this is the tiny garden we have going on our balcony up here. We're on the 3rd floor of this apartment complex, and I mean, everything's growing pretty well. This is kind of what everything looks like on the other side of the phone. So we've got ourselves a little table, and all these are different herbs. You have your chives, you have your, I don't really know my non-tree plants very well, but basil, cilantro's over there. Yeah, I know we're supposed to cut a lot of these down before they get to seeding, but we don't really use them a whole lot for cooking. I like them for the scent, so I just rub my hands on it and smell it. Well, that seems like kind of a waste to some people, but I like it. And then cactus that's poked me about once every other day. We have down here a little passion vine. I should have gotten some, I think I did get some pictures of it, but it was in bloom not too long ago. We did have a plant in here that died. I believe rain tree. But we have another one going in a different pot, so not too worried about it. This was from a school project where we took off the apical meristems of these peas, and these ones never seem to recover from it. This guy though, I mean, he's just climbing up the lights now. So we found out today, so this is a little watermelon plant. If we look right here, let's zoom in. We've got ourselves a baby watermelon growing. Now, I don't imagine that's going to grow very large. I think that this is a smaller watermelon, those little round ones instead of the longer shaped ones. The one I'm excited for is I want to see some cantaloupes growing. It's flowering, but I know we might have to have some more plants. So in the meantime, I think they kind of make cool vines. And our cucumber over here is not looking so hot. But yeah, these three were also parts of different school projects that I took home at the end of the semester. Same thing with this sunflower here. This part's not in bloom anymore, but it's hard to get a good angle on that. There's 2 more coming in underneath. That'll give us seeds to fill this next year with sunflowers. And I'm not really sure what these are. Somebody just gave me some flower seeds and planted them, but they're taking off, so I guess we'll find out. I planted them a little late though, so we might not find out. This right here, this is my other rain tree. It seems to be doing well. It's grown a lot more than the other one did, and now we're starting to see that pinnate pattern with the leaves. This is kind of our prize section right now. Got our hummingbird feeder, and I haven't really seen any visitors for that yet. And we have our tomatoes. I have 6 tomato plants here. 3 are Romas and 3 are cherries. And these I planted at the same time as these. Only difference is these ones got transplanted and these ones did not. I mean, and then this tomato plant back here was also a school project, and you can see right here we've got a tomato that's heading towards ripening. There's a bunch of others on here. I mean, you know, there's one up there. There's another one. Plants will max out in whatever ecosystem we give them. So because these ones are limited by the amount of soil they have, they aren't really going to grow a whole lot larger than this. This is pretty much their max size. This guy has put on a little bit more girth to his stem, but not really growing a whole lot taller. Got some miniature roses here. I'm really not sure what these are, but they're growing. Another flower of some kind. My wife Brenda planted those. And then these right here are more sunflowers. We're starting to get little flower heads on these. These tomatoes are just taking off like crazy. I actually have another school project hidden way under here, if it's possible to see. Just a little, another bean plant of some kind. It's actually almost therapeutic though to have this little place to come out here and sit. Yep, that's our porch out here. And hopefully here within the next couple of weeks we start getting some tomatoes, so we'll see what that looks like. I mean, we have one ripening, but I'm also curious to see what this little watermelon right here turns into. Because we can't just have that hanging off the balcony from 3 stories up, so what we'll probably end up doing is taking that cucumber plant right there and planting that. I mean, putting the holder for that underneath, so that'll actually keep that small watermelon from falling down. But with all these small pots, I mean, look at the size of some of these. With the heat of late July, if we go just one day without watering, everything just starts to dry up like crazy. It's a little bit windy and it's a little bit loud with all the noise from the AC in the background here. But this is our balcony from the outside with all the plants. I think it looks really cool.